Hi, I'm Mark King, Investment Editor at Columbia Threadneedle Investments, and here's what's in my weekly column. Well, next month, Chancellor of the Exchequer, Philip Hammond, will deliver the first autumn budget in more than 20 years. Now, traditionally, the budget has taken place in spring, shortly before the start of the financial year. But Hammond has followed in the footsteps of his predecessor, Kenneth Clarke, who moved the budget to November between 1993 and 1996. The reason for the switch, which Hammond announced earlier this year in his March budget, is primarily to give businesses and individuals more time to adjust to any forthcoming changes. In the past, many spring budget announcements have come into force a matter of days after they've been made, and while this can be an effective way of minimising any tax avoidance measures, it's perhaps not the most reasonable or practical way to run the tax system. So, the novelty of the speech's timing aside, what can we expect the Chancellor to reveal on November the 22nd? A number of policies were unveiled at the recent Conservative Party conference in Manchester, and these may well make it into the budget. For example, Prime Minister Theresa May said that she planned to impose a cap on standard gas and electricity tariffs so that people who fail to switch energy supplier, and that's most commonly older people or those on low incomes, were not too badly affected by price rises. There's also the possibility that two proposals to help young people could be confirmed in next month's budget. Firstly, the Prime Minister said she hoped to freeze tuition fees at their current level of £9,250 a year, while also raising the amount of income that graduates have to earn before they become liable to repay their student loans. And the Help to Buy mortgage support scheme, which provides first-time home buyers with government support, looks set to receive an extra £10 billion worth of funding. This means the programme's likely to continue well past the end of the decade. And finally, there's the possibility that the auto-enrolment pension scheme could be extended. At present, employers are obliged to put the majority of their staff into a private pension scheme and make contributions to it. However, under the current rules, those workers under the age of 22 or above state pension age are not covered, and this could be set to change. Ministers are also looking into the potential for auto-enrolment to be extended to self-employed workers. But the government's ability to make further giveaways could be severely limited. Recent news reports suggest that the public finances may be coming under severe pressure from the difficult to determine effects of Brexit, of course, as well as declining UK productivity levels. The prospect of lower future growth means that the Chancellor may have significantly less cash than he'd hoped, and as a result, the chances of there being large sums of spare cash available to finance a budget bonanza for taxpayers look particularly slim. See you next week.